Hello everyone, Happy Chinese New Year! Today I'd like to share some interesting information about the Chinese New Year with all of you. The Chinese New Year, also called Spring Festival, is a culture created by Chinese people and is one of China's 4 major traditional festivals. It has a history of over 4,000 years and has always been cherished by the Chinese people. As early as the Zheng Dynasty, there were activities of worshipping gods and ancestors at the beginning and end of the year. At that time, Nian, meaning year in English, was referred to as Sui, a tool used for harvesting crops and making sacrifices. By Zhou Dynasty, this ritual was renamed Nian. In oracle-bone inscriptions, we found the earliest written record of the character Nian, which resembles a person carrying crops on their back, with the meaning of harvest. It can be seen that as early as Zheng Dynasty, people attached great importance to celebrating the harvest, worshipping the heavens and ancestors, and dispelling evilness in various forms, gradually formed the custom of celebrating New Year. Since the first year of Emperor Wu of the Han Dynasty, the first day of the first lunar month has been established as the time for the New Year, and this tradition has continued for over 2,000 years. Although the calendar has been revised over time, the date of the first day of the first lunar month as the New Year has remained unchanged, and the customs of the New Year have been passed down to this day. During the Wei, Jin, and Northern and Southern dynasties, the first day of the New Year was called Yuanzheng, Yuanri, or Yuanhui. In the Sui and Tang dynasties, the Spring Festival was also called Yuanri, Suiri, or Yuanzheng. In the Song, Yuan, Ming, Qing dynasties, the Spring Festival was referred to as Yuanri, Yuandan, or New Year. In the current textbook of Chinese for elementary students, a poem, Yuanri, written by the great poet Wang Anshi, is quoted. As reflected in the poem, the Spring Festival revolves around bidding farewell to the old year, welcome the new year, and praying for blessing and family reunions. The main customs include seeing of the kitchen god, general cleaning, ancestor worship, pasting aesthetical couplets, hanging New Year paintings, decorating with window flowers, having a New Year feast, staying up late to welcome the New Year, giving lucky money, visiting relatives and friends, welcome the god of wealth, and marrying the Lantern Festival, and so on. These rich and colorful New Year customs embody ethical beauty, emotional beauty, artistic beauty, and intellectual beauty. As China's cultural influence continues to grow, the Spring Festival has become a global symbol of celebration, transcending geographical and cultural boundaries to become a grand global event. On December 22, 2023, the 78th session of the United Nations General Assembly passed a resolution officially designating the Spring Festival as an official holiday of the United Nations. At the same time, the application for the inclusion of the Spring Festival on the UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage List has become an important international agenda. One significant reason is that the Spring Festival embodies shared human values of familial harmony, social inclusiveness, and harmonious coexistence with nature. It holds prominent value in reinforcing historical ethics of ancestor reverence, fostering familial love and kinship, and advocating for environmental harmony, reflecting fundamental principles of the human civilization. In today's era of globalization, China's Spring Festival celebrations and customs have made important contributions to showcasing the rich spiritual heritage of China to the world.